We ready? Okay, this being the time and place for the regular scheduled May 2023 Planning Commission meeting, I'd like to call us to order. Please call the roll.
Lawrence.
Here.
Borden.
Here.
Tate.
Here.
Way.
Here.
Wynn.
Here.
Temple. Burris.
Here.
Pike.
Here.
Pepper.
Okay, we do have a quorum. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes for the April 18th, 2023 meeting and for the special called April 27th meeting? If not, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion. Mr. Borden, second by Ms. Tate. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? Those minutes are approved. Okay, I'd like to take a moment to introduce the Planning Commission members and give a brief description of what we do and how this meeting is conducted. The commission has 9 members. 8 of us are volunteers appointed by the mayor for a 6-year term. We also have 1 member from the city council. My name is Kent Lawrence. Our vice chair is Gary Borden. Our secretary is Larry Way. Other members are Francis Tate, Myrna Burrows, Joseph Wynn, and Eddie Pike. Who's not here? Forrest Temple and Hunter Pepper are not with us today. Members of the public seeking to get an item considered by the Planning Commission must send an application to the Planning Department not less than 21 days prior to this meeting. Unless otherwise specified, all applications for development approvals are the result of submittals by a private citizen seeking some change in their own property. In making our decisions, a primary tool used by the Planning Commission is the One Decatur Comprehensive Plan. This is a general community plan for the city of Decatur and was adopted through a public process to formalize a vision for the future of the community that represents the interest and will of all Decatur residents. In many of these cases, the Planning Commission does not have the final say. Zonings, annexations, vacations, sidewalk cafe license, and some resolutions all require additional approval by the city council before they become official. In these cases, the role of the Planning Commission is to advise the city council. The first part of today's meeting is a public hearing. Each item will be read separately and voted on after comments and discussion. If you have a comment if you would like to comment on an item, we ask that you come forward to the microphone, state your name and address, then make your comments, and we ask that you keep those to 3 minutes or less, please. Today's public hearings, we have these type requests. Pre-zoning. Section 115285 makes provisions for municipalities to apply a zoning district to property contiguous to the city limits without an agreement that the property will be annexed within 6 months of the pre-zoning being completed. This also moves to the council. And we also have a minor plat. Minor plats are plats that have more than 3 lots, direct access to public services, and a topo provided for review. Okay, if you would please read the first case.
The first case today will be pre-zoning 141723. It is 19.59 acres. Current zoning is none. The applicant is KL Enterprises Incorporated for Mitchell Ventures LLC. Location is 2709 Beltline Road Southwest. The request is to approve a pre-zoning of 19.59 acres. New zone would be M1A Expressway Commercial. Proposed land use is multifamily. One Decatur future land use is mixed neighborhood and community commercial. And One Decatur street typology, Beltline Road Southwest, is a principal arterial. Comments from the zoning committee. The zoning committee voted unanimously in favor of this request. And conditions: 1, application fees; 2, APO letter fees; and 3, a copy of the deed. And 4, the subdivision of the property with Morgan County must be completed before forwarding to City Council for consideration. And a point of information: any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense.
Okay, is there anyone from the public that would wish to speak to this pre-zoning request? Okay, if not, do we have a motion to recommend this pre-zoning?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion by Mr. Borden, second by Mr. Pike. Any discussion or questions from the commission? Please call the roll.
Lawrence.
Yes?
Borden.
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Way.
Yes.
Wynn.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Pike.
Okay, this will be recommended with a 7-0 vote. Okay, next case, please.
The next item is a minor plat, a replat of units 1, 2, 3, and 4 of a replat of lots 5 and 6 of Collier subdivision. It is 6.79 acres. Current zoning is M1 Light Industry District. Applicant is Pewright McAnally for Joe Snoddy. The location is approximately 1951 Central Parkway Southwest. The request is to approve a minor plat. Proposed land use is industrial. One Decatur future land use is Flex Employment Center. And One Decatur street typology, Central Parkway Southwest, is a minor arterial. Conditions to be met: 1, signed application; 2, legal description; 3, recording fees; and 4, need topo plan. And a point of information: any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense.
Okay, is there anyone from the public that would wish to speak to this minor plat? Okay, if not, do we have a motion and a second?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Way, second by Ms. Tate. Any comments or questions from anyone on the commission? Please call the roll.
Lawrence.
Yes?
Borden.
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Way.
Yes.
Wynn.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Pike.
Okay, this has been approved 7-0. Next, let's see. The next part of our agenda is the consent agenda. This is the part of the agenda that the Planning Commission has the final decision and does not require a public hearing. These items are read together and voted on as a group. Today we have these type requests: certificates to subdivide or consolidate. This is a one-step process to subdivide or consolidate no more than 3 lots, and a survey is required. Site plan approval. Proposed developments on a collector street or above. Plans show building placement, parking, circulation, landscaping, and et cetera. Please read that first case.
All right, we have certificate 359923. It is 0.98 acres, currently zoned R1 Single Family Residential District. Applicant is Pewright McAnally for Clay Campbell. Location is 2419 Stratford Road Southeast. Request is to consolidate 2 lots into a single parcel of 0.98 acres. Proposed land use is residential. One Decatur future land use is core neighborhood. And One Decatur street typology, Stratford Road Southeast, is an urban collector. Conditions to be met: 1, signed request letter; 2, application and recording fees; 3, signed sealed certificate; 4, a 5-foot easement on the east property boundary for a gas main. Point of information: any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and any accessory structure constructed will have to be behind the rear plane of the primary structure. The next item is certificate 3600-23. It is 1.19 acres, currently zoned RD2 Redevelopment District 2. The applicant is Tekala LLC for 6th Avenue Properties and 7th Avenue Properties. The location is 1102 6th Avenue Southeast. The request is to consolidate multiple lots into a single parcel of 1.19 acres. Proposed land use is commercial. One Decatur future land use is urban edge mixed use. And One Decatur street typology, 6th Avenue Southeast, is a principal arterial. Conditions to be met: signed sealed certificate; 2, approval of vacation 54523; 3, 5-foot easement needed on all property boundaries for electrical service; and 4, as stated in the pre-meeting, another condition needs to be added to this one that's not on your packets, that just states that the access easement needs to be changed to read public access ingress egress easement on this certificate. And then a point of information, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense. The next item is Site Plan 65323. It is 1.19 acres, currently zoned RD2, Redevelopment 2, District 2. Applicant is Tekala LLC for 7 Brew Coffee. Location is 1102 6th Avenue Southeast. Request is to approve a site plan. Proposed land use is commercial, a coffee shop. One Decatur future land use is urban edge mixed use, and One Decatur street typology, 6th Avenue Southeast, is a principal arterial. Conditions to be met: 1, application fee; 2, lighting values needed to property line; 3, fence required on property boundary shared with residential property and needs shown on plans; 4, signage plan needed; 5, approval of certificate 360023; 6, approval of vacation 55423; 7, per engineering approval; and 8, show power poles on plan. Point of information, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and grease interceptor system design must be submitted to and approved by DU prior to installation. Next item is Site Plan 65423. It is 2.73 acres, currently zoned M2 General Industry District. Applicant is Purite McAnally for Ramjet Properties. Location is approximately 700 Summit Drive Southeast. Request is to approve a site plan. Proposed land use is industrial. One Decatur future land use is Flex Employment Center, and One Decatur street typology, Summit Drive Southeast, is a local street. Conditions to be met: 1, parking calculation needed; 2, landscape and lighting plan needed; 3, signage plan needed; and 4, per engineering approval. And a point of information, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense.
Okay, is there anyone that would like to speak to any of these requests? Not, do we have a motion to approve?
Motion for approval?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Borden, second by Mr. Nguyen. Any comments or questions from anyone on the commission? Please call the roll.
Lawrence,
Yes.
Borden.
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Nguyen,
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Pike.
Okay, these have all been approved 7-0. Okay, in the last part of our meeting is other business. Under this, we have a vacation request. This is to vacate public right-of-way or easements. And annexation is adding unincorporated land contiguous to the city limits to our city boundaries. All right.
First item is vacation 54523. It is 0.06 acres, currently zoned RD2 Redevelopment District 2. Applicant is Tekala LLC for 6th Avenue Properties and 7th Avenue Properties. Location is 1102 6th Avenue Southeast. Request is to approve vacation of alley right-of-way. Proposed land use is commercial. One Decatur future land use is urban edge mixed use. And One Decatur street typology, 6th Avenue Southeast, is a principal arterial. Conditions to be met: 1, approval of certificate 360023. Point of information, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense, and utilities will remain in easement across property and may require routine and/or emergency maintenance at some point in the future, possibly requiring disruptions to the business and/or property.
Okay, would anyone wish to speak to this vacation request? Not, do we have a motion to recommend approval?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Wade, second by Ms. Tate. Any questions or comments from anyone on the commission? Please call the roll.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Borden.
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Nguyen,
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Pike.
And this will be recommended with a 7-0 vote.
The next item is annexation 37423. It's 19.59 acres, currently zoned none. Application is KL Enterprises for Mitchell Ventures LLC. Location is 2709 Beltline Road Southwest. Request is to annex 19.59 acre property. Proposed land use is multifamily development. One Decatur future land use is mixed neighborhood and community commercial. One Decatur street typology, Beltline Road Southwest is a principal arterial. Conditions to be met: 1, application fees; 2, copy of deed; 3, annexation petition; and 4, subdivision of property with Morgan County must be completed before forwarding to City Council for consideration. And a point of information, any relocation of utilities will be at the owner's expense.
Anyone from the public wish to speak to this annexation? Do we have a motion to recommend?
Motion for approval.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Borden, second by Mr. Way. Any comments or questions from anyone on the commission? Please call the roll.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Borden.
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Way.
Yes.
Wynn.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Pike.
Okay, this annexation will be recommended with a 7-0 vote. There's no other business before us today, so we stand adjourned.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't finish that.
Simple, isn't it? Nobody had a comment.
Sometimes.
See, you got an easy one, right?